Okay, let me help you. Let me flip it so you can eat properly, okay? Now. You're cute and aggressive. Aggressive because you came to my table. You really had the guts to come to my table, which was cute and aggressive. Okay, so I want you guys to see, okay? Look. So you'll see there are many birds here. There's one that's really aggressive or bold or daring, like this guy. Oh, I think I'm a little bit like her. Okay, so she's the one who kept coming actually here, right here. And then literally like this was on my plate like this, and she came here and I was like here, right? And then she's just, or he's just eating from here. I'll show you guys. See, it's like now she's again preparing. She's self-talking and she's mentally preparing before she hops onto this part of the table. See, look at her. She's like, okay, I did it twice. She didn't mind. Maybe I can do it the third time, or maybe not, or maybe it will make her angry. Oh no, someone was coming and so it scared her. Okay, you can come. Now that I'm recording, she's not coming. So I really want you guys to see how like she literally like not even flying. She was not flying. She like hopped here, and then she was like, I have made up my mind, kind of a thing. But now she is. Smile. Smile, side smile. There you go, front smile. Oh my god, she's so cute. She feels so free with me. She's not scared. Yay. She has a big mouth. So finally, you meet my friend from a close up. She's so cute. Guys, I want a pet, a dog or a cat or something, but the only thing is I don't know if I can do justice to like taking care of them. That's the only thing. I don't get one, but I've been really thinking of getting, like, I'm so into animals and pets and everything. I was really interested in getting one. But yeah, it's a lot of responsibility, which I don't mind, but I will hate to not treat them well, unknowingly. And actually, me and my brother, just a fun fact, as I'm recording nothing. No, yeah, these are the words. Okay, so fun fact. Once I started talking about that fun fact, I thought I should end the video by letting you guys know what the fun fact is. So I am really into animals. My whole family is really into, like, my whole family is very kind and always like giving and into animals and whatnot. So when I was actually I was in school actually. When I was in school, me and my brothers, it's a fun fact, me and my brothers used to rescue like puppies from the road, because in India there are many like street pet like animals, and so we used to rescue these like street small puppies, and we actually used to be able to manage to hide them from the rest of the family, like from my mom and from my dad. I don't know how we did that. I think it's because we had like a really big roof, and we had this like second floor and then a roof on top of it, and my parents didn't used to like come to that area, or maybe like we were just really good with that, so either way, however you conclude it, we used to do that. And there was this point of a time when we rescued like a really tiny cute like this big like puppy, and it was so cute. It was like white, this big, and I was so in love with that puppy. And uh, we really used to treat him very well. We used to feed him, we used to play with him, everything. And then we went for a family vacation, and we went on a vacation. We used to go on vacation a lot, so we went on a vacation, and then there was some caretaker that was supposed to take care of like the puppies. But then when we returned, we found out that uh, and of course my parents had no idea like of all of this. I don't know, because I was so young, I'm sorry, I cannot recollect everything, but I think at some point my mom knew and she was okay or something like that. But I remember the part that I remember very clearly is that we were taking care of the puppy, and there was shelter for the puppy in our home. And so when we went on this family vacation, we used to go every year to this place, to our ancestral home in Nepal, close to Nepal. So we used to go every year, and that year when we went during our summer vacation, we left the puppy with this caregiver or this caretaker who was supposed to take care of the puppy. And you know what, when I returned, the puppy was I was dead, and we found out that it was run over by a car. And I was like, so honestly, I was in shock. I was really like little, I was a little girl, and I considered that puppy like my friend, and I was really sad. And I think it took me like a year, I'm not even kidding. I still remember how affected I was. That's how much it impacted me, because I still remember, that emotion that I faced at that time. I can still remember a bit of it. So imagine how intense that experience was for me. And but anyway, so we continued rescuing here and there. But then from that point, I was like very much detached from the pets, and for a very long time I didn't like them. Like, I didn't know why I didn't like them, but then I realized I don't like them because of that incident. It's nothing to do about them, but it's just because I was very, like, I just had to detach myself from the whole idea of pets and everything. And then let me see if I think I can do this. Maybe this is not a bad idea. So you can, okay, never mind. So yeah, so that happened. And then my brother, he continued to rescue animals and everything, and now he's like full-time running an NGO that rescues animals from India, like from the streets of India. And of course, considering the limitation in fundings and funds and everything, he cannot obviously keep on rescuing all the animals and taking care of all these animals, but he does what he can do. Actually, speaking of which, I will put the information about his about his NGO. It's also like my NGO in a way, and so if you are interested to donate or to just even check it out, I would really appreciate that. So there's that. And then, so fast forward, things happened, like my relationship with pets basically, and then that's what I'm talking about. And then the fast forward, what happened was that a couple of years ago I went back home, back to India. And as usual, I ended up rescuing an animal, like a pet. It was a dog pet, like a female puppy. And the way we rescued that puppy it was really interesting actually, and sad at the same time. So we were at home, me and my brother and everyone, and then my parents were on a vacation. And this was in 16 when I was back in India, in Lucknow. And then, so it was me and my brother, and then we heard this noise, and it was a puppy like screaming for help, you could tell. And then we went outside and we saw that puppy surrounded by like really big dogs, and so of course we just pushed away all the big monster dogs, and then we took the puppy with us, and we left the puppy actually to this place where my brother knew it probably belongs, because he is really he knows like a lot of the animals and dogs and puppies. And so we went there together and left the dog to that field where supposedly his parents were supposed to be there, and we waited but none of his parents came. And then we were like, okay, what can we do? So we were like, okay, we were feeling really sad, but we left the puppy there anyways, and we were like, okay, let's go home, we can't keep rescuing every animal, kind of a thing. And then we went home, and then I think a couple of hours later we found that puppy outside. I think that's what happened, outside the door. And I'm recollecting as much as I can, so maybe 1% I'm here and there, but this is exactly what happened. And then the puppy was there, and we were like, oh no, what do we do? And then we again went back, and we waited for the parents, for its parents. But then we found out from the local residents in that area that this puppy, either the parents were killed or the puppy was orphaned, something like that. So we basically we confirmed that the puppy had no one who would take care of it. And so we were like, and the puppy kept coming back to our door, like it was like, but when we touched her, she was scared, so I was like, okay, like we really have to do something about it. I'm very I'm really, I think, emotional when it comes to puppies and babies and whatnot. And so my brother, my brother and me decided we'll just keep the puppy at home for a little bit. And we even named it, I named her Radhika, which was so funny. And then we fed her, we made sure she was comfortable, around people. And so we took care of her for a while, and then we found this, like you can say, a foster home for her. And this home were people we trusted, and she was really happy there. And then before, I think a couple of weeks before I was coming back to US, she was again run over by a vehicle. And that was like, and I was like, I am not like really looking after a puppy unless like, or a dog, unless I can really be there, like so yeah, so that's the whole, like, that's my story behind why I thought I don't like pets, but I like them. I was just trying to dissociate myself from them, and then moving forward with like why I don't want to have a pet, because I feel like I need to treat them like my baby, like I need to be there all the time, and I don't want another puppy just dying, because that foster home, they were supposed to not let the puppy go out just like that, and they were really good, but like, I mean, mistakes happen. And I think the puppy, they kept the door open, they forgot to close the door, and the puppy went out, and there was a vehicle, and then she was just dead. And so I feel like unless I like have the time and the energy and like unless I'm determined that I'm gonna really like take care of a puppy, I'm not gonna have one for sure. Let's see what the time is. So yeah, so I'm not gonna have one, but I'm at this point in my life where I'm like really missing puppies. Like I feel like I want to have one, and like just cuddle with them and just be with them, but then I'm like, okay, if I have them, then I have to really be responsible for them. So that's where I am, but we'll see, maybe next time I vlog I'll have a puppy or something. But I'm really into them, and I sometimes some of my friends have them, so I'll just go and pet them. And if I see a puppy on the road, I'm like one of those like crazy people who are like, but I try to resist, because I don't want to creep other people out. But yeah, that's my journey with like puppies and pets. It's not very straightforward, clearly, but yeah, I'm really considering it because I feel like maybe now I'm ready to devote that much time, and it will be good for me as well. Like it will be good for me, I know for a fact, and so yeah, so that's that, and thank you for listening. And it all started with um, introducing you guys to my aggressive cute friend, which is nowhere to be found now. But yeah, I loved sharing my journey with pets and everything. So thank you for listening and stay tuned. Bye.